Hello everyone. It's been a few weeks since I've made a video, but I'm back with another one. Today's topic is going to be on our minds and how our minds can act as a double-edged sword. And what I mean by that is our mind can be our greatest tool or our worst enemy, depending on how we look and perceive at the world and understand ourselves. Our mind can be our worst enemy when we are stuck in kind of the victim consciousness state of being, and we don't take accountability for ourselves and are blaming other people for what is happening to us, um, or for actions that we have done or actions that have been taken upon us. And it can be our greatest strength when we understand that this is a mind first reality and our minds create this reality. And when you understand that this mind creates reality, you can kind of play reality as a game. And you can learn to shape your mind to your advantage. Whether that's making a lot of money, or, just being successful, whether that's that, living a fulfilling life, creating a family, being happy, joyous, peaceful, compassionate, all those things. Um, non-physical and physical. But everything in our life is derived from the mind. Every interaction, every experience, everything, it comes from our minds. The things around us were created from an idea in someone's mind that they extracted from their mind and brought into the physical world. Everything you see around you and touch came from the mind to the physical. And you really grasp that concept, it's kind of mind-blowing. No pun intended. But it just really makes you think that, like, wow, I really do have more control over how I can move through my life. But if you have a mindset where you're blaming other people and not being accountable, it feels like everything is against you in your life. And you'll get stuck in loops and not be able to figure out why you keep getting stuck in these loops, because you're not seeing the bigger picture of you are the problem. It's because of you and the way you're going about perceiving things or thinking about things. And for some people, it's harder for them to break out of that victim consciousness because it's been so ingrained in them over years and years and years of programming that they can't see it. And they need something kind of dramatic to trigger a response for them to kind of snap out of those loops and realize that, oh wow, maybe I've been the issue this whole time. But that doesn't happen for some people. That never happens for when they live their whole life thinking everything that's happening to them is someone else's problem. And if this person just did this, and they would be able to be happy, or, you know, so on and so on. But when you can break free from that victim consciousness and learn to clear the noise from your mind and understand that these thoughts aren't really yours, and learn to create a more focused and less distracted attention within yourself, you'll start to see more positive changes in your life and be able to accomplish things maybe not at a faster rate all the time, but you'll be able to accomplish things that you didn't think were necessarily possible because you were blocking yourself from allowing that to happen, because you were allowing your mind to get trapped in these loops and kind of being self-pity towards yourself. For me personally, I've noticed when I can create less noise and harness my focus and attention on goals or tasks that I want to complete, I have a lot higher success rate when I'm in that more clear vision and taking accountability for myself and my actions, and learning to self-analyze and understand myself better, and realizing that, oh, I can keep coming up with excuses, but those excuses are leading me to nowhere. And it's up to me and learning to train myself to make better choices. If I can make better choices or just make the choice, I'll learn from the choice I make that either that was a good choice, or the next time to make a different choice. But it always comes back to the choices you make, the focus you have, and the attention you put that focus on. And if you have a scattered mind, or mind where you're always blaming other people, you're never going to see a clearer picture of yourself to help take yourself to the next level. This is definitely something I understand, but I still have trouble from time to time executing, where I'll get caught up in kind of just BS of wasting time when I could be doing something more useful with my time. But I'm starting to recognize these things and develop a more thought out plan for myself so I can continue to grow as a person and just be a better person than I was um, from the day before and the month before and the year before. And it just takes understanding that you have to be accountable for yourself and the actions you take. And those actions you take come from the development of your mind. So develop a clear, sharp mind. And with that, you will see your life start to flourish. I think I'll probably make another video on this or do a podcast on this because there's a lot to go into on this topic. And I feel like I just kind of scratched the surface a little bit and was just kind of doing this off the top of my head. So there's probably more I can say, but I hope this was helpful in some way or at least interesting to you, and that you have a great rest of your day or night, or this is the start of your morning. Whatever it may be, I'll see you soon, and that's all.